the Aswang of Lumbang village in a quiet village called Lumbang, nestled in the mountains of the Philippines. There lived a woman named Alona. She was a healer, known for her gentle touch and her ability to cure ailments with her herbal potions. People trusted her with their health, and her small cottage was always filled with villagers seeking her help. Her life seemed peaceful, but there was one thing that kept the villagers up at night: rumors of an Aswang living among them. The Aswang, as the stories went, was a shape-shifter, a creature that could turn into a beautiful woman during the day and transform into a monstrous wind beast at night. It would prey on the sick, the weak, and especially expectant mothers, draining their blood or stealing their unborn babies. The people of Lumbang whispered that the Aswang could be anyone, someone you trusted, someone you loved. And despite Alona's reputation as a healer, she had been the subject of suspicion for years. The rumors started innocently enough. There were stories of children falling ill after visiting Alona, whispers that the glow of her lantern at night seemed too eerie, too bright. A few claimed they heard strange sounds, like a low hum or a faint screeching, coming from her house at dusk. But it was the disappearance of a pregnant woman, Mila, that truly sparked the villagers' fear. Mila had gone to Alona for help, hoping that her herbs could ease the pain of her pregnancy. She was supposed to return the next day, but she never did. Her husband, Amado, searched the village and the surrounding woods, but there was no sign of her. The only trace he found was a small patch of soil near Alona's garden, where the earth had been disturbed. By now, the villagers were sure Alona was the Aswang. That night, a group of villagers gathered in secret, armed with garlic, salt, and wooden stakes. They decided to confront Alona, hoping to rid the village of the evil that had taken root among them. As they crept toward her cottage under the cover of darkness, the air grew thick with tension. Suddenly, a chilling screech pierced the silence, a sound that could only come from a creature of nightmares. The villagers froze, their hearts racing in their chests. They knew they had to act quickly, but just as they were about to storm the cottage, a figure emerged from the shadows. It was Alona, but she was not the serene healer they knew. Her face was gone, her eyes wide and glowing with an unnatural light. She wore a tattered cloak, and her hands were stained with something dark blood. The villagers gasped in horror, but before they could react, Alona spoke. "You've come to rid me of my curse," she said, her voice low and sorrowful. "But you don't understand. I am not the Aswang. I am its prisoner." The villagers hesitated, confused. "What do you mean?" Amado demanded, stepping forward. Alona lowered her head, and her voice quivered as she explained. Many years ago, Alona had been a kind and loving woman, just like the healer she was now. She lived a peaceful life with her husband and son in Lumbang. But one fateful night, an Aswang came to her village. It attacked her family, killed her husband, and left her with a curse. She was forced to take on the form of the Aswang at night to feed on the blood of the innocent, or it would kill her son. For years, Alona fought the curse, using her knowledge of herbs to resist the transformation. But the power of the Aswang was too strong. And now, with Mila's disappearance, she feared that the creature had finally won. The villagers, moved by her story, realized that Alona had been a victim all along. They didn't know how to help, but they knew they couldn't destroy her. In a moment of desperation, Amado had an idea. "If you can't resist the Aswang's power," he said, "then let us help you. We will find a way to break the curse together." With the villagers' help, Alona sought out a powerful shaman who lived deep in the mountains, someone rumored to have the strength to banish evil spirits. After days of journeying through treacherous terrain, they finally found the shaman, who told Alona that there was only one way to break the curse. She would have to confront the Aswang spirit inside her, face it, and destroy it from within. It was a long and painful battle, but Alona, with the strength of her heart and the support of the villagers, succeeded. She banished the Aswang's power, freeing herself from its hold. From that day on, Alona continued to heal and care for the people of Lumbang. The rumors about her faded, and the village flourished once again. But every now and then, when the wine was just right, the villagers would hear a faint screech in the distance, a reminder that the battle between good and evil was never truly over.